Hello everyone, it's JP here. Welcome back to my channel. And today we have a very special day, once again. And it has to do why there are 12 pots laying in front of me. So today I got my package from Korea. Oh, sorry about that. My dogs just decided to go berserk. Anyway, like I was saying, I got my package today, and I've unwrapped my succulents, and I'm about to show you what I got, and pot them up, and basically talk about what to do once you get them. So, the first we have is this beauty. This is an Echeveria German champagne. Just look at that. These beautiful markings. Now, basically, as you can see here, they usually come like this. When they ship their plants, I made a video about how to import these guys like a week ago or earlier this week, and they usually come like this. Now, these are just dried roots basically. Like here you have the stem, right? Then you have these little dried roots. These roots are useless. You can just literally break them off like that. They will not provide no nutrition to the plant, so once you get them, you're going to have to reroot the whole plant utterly. So what you really do is just, I made this guy like there. I'm going to put him in that one. Looks nice. Just stick him in there. Bam. There you go. That's all you have to do. You don't have to use water therapy to spring out roots. They will do fine just like that. It doesn't really matter. All my plants have rooted perfectly fine. Over time, just leave them alone. And you don't want to mess with them, just leave them there. Like maybe like in a month, you can tug on them just to make sure that they're rooted fine. Because if you keep pulling them out to make sure that they have roots, it's just going to disturb them and, bring them more into shock than they, already are, since they've just been shipped overseas. So you just want to leave them there and leave them alone until they root, which you can check within like a month, because, it takes some time, it takes time. All right, the next one we have is this beauty. This is an Echeveria Pink Lady. As you can see from the underside, that's a very nice pinkish color. Of course, the more you expose it to sun, it's green, all green right now, but the more you expose it to the sun, the more pink it'll get. And it's got some babies, or a bloom maybe. I think that one is a bloom, and then this one right here is a baby. And there's one right there too, so that's really cool. So yeah, let's pot this one. Where should we pot it? I think this one will look good, and that one. So yeah, just lay them on top of the soil. Alrighty, the next one is, oh my god, it's hot as heck here in California, Central Valley to be specific. Maybe it's even hotter because I'm kind of in the greenhouse. Anyway, so the next one is this beautiful boy. Oh my god, boy, girl, I don't know, who cares? Just, next day it'll be girl, who knows? Anyway, this is an Echeveria species, and when they have species on their website, it usually just means it's just a random hybrid of a sort. So, that's what that means. It doesn't, there's just no name. So yeah, look at that. It's pretty cool. I definitely want more of these, so I'll probably pick a leaf off. This one's kind of tall, which is really cool. Let's see, where should you go? This pot has some trees on it, so why not put the tree-like one in that one? Sadly, I do not have top dressing, which would really help anchor them in, like these tall ones. But yeah, there's that guy. The next one is a really cool cluster. Let's see if I can grab them. Some fell apart, which is totally normal if they were to be shipped. This is on their website that if they come in clusters or clumps, that they could possibly fall apart. during the shipment, which is totally fine. Anyway, here's this beautiful cluster of Echeveria Sarahime, I believe. Not sure how to pronounce it, but wow, look at that purple. Put these down so you can see. These two fell off, but that's okay. Look how cute. This cluster stayed together. Just wow. It's insane. The purple ones will go in this one right here. I keep the soil loose. I do not push down on the soil because it's going to be a lot harder for them to dig their roots in. So you might want to keep the soil loose like that. See how it's just all loose? You don't want to really, push it all the way down to make it all thick or, So yeah, that's beautiful. Oh God, who do I do next? Let's go this guy. This is a really cool one. Funny name too, I think. This is an Echeveria Bambino. This is actually a Laui hybrid. I forgot the mix or the parentage, but if you're interested, I'll have it listed next to the name at the bottom of the screen. So yeah, look at that cool color. Very interesting. I do not really have one that's kind of like a tannish, like that color. That kind of brown. It's very interesting. Some cool red tips. So yeah, let's put that one and this one right here. Oh my God, my dog is kind of going insane. So yeah, I just dig them down like that, and they're fine. Next is dun da da da. Wow, look at that. This nice big cluster of Echeveria variegated Suyon. Look at that, wow. Very beautiful. Love this one. I've been wanting one of these for a while, so I'm glad to have these in my collection. Wow. So yeah, these will get super red once they get more sun. So that's really neat. I'll put those in there. Try not to. Come on, stand up. There we go. These get, yeah, so like I said, these will get super red with time. As you can see, they're a little green, but that's normal. So yeah, Echeveria variegated Suyon. Okay, here are the beautiful, beautiful ones that I was really excited about. This is an Echeveria variegated, I don't even know how to say this, Simonoasa? I don't even know. It's hard to tell the variegation right now in this lighting, but it's like, because they're also a little bit closed up too. So it's a little hard to see. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, see. You can kind of see the green stripe in between those two the pink outer edges. That's the variegation. So yeah, really wanted one of these guys. They will go in this white pot. Just get them on in there. There we go. Oh God, which one do I show first? Okay, I'll show this big one. Alrighty, prepare your eyes. Look at this. Oh my god. This is an Echeveria Sang A. Another Lowy hybrid. Oh. Look how huge this is. Oh my god, and the colors are just amazing. And that beautiful Farina. Dang. I barely have a pot big enough for this one. Here's what the underside looks like. The roots are just completely dried off. Just dang, oh my god. I didn't know it was gonna be this big. That's how long when I ordered from them. It's just like, you expect it to be a little bit smaller, or just, you know, it's just you don't expect it. And then it's just like, my god. Okay, this one's gonna go in my, obviously, just the biggest pot I have. So yeah, that's just gonna go right there. Like, literally a perfect fit. Dang. Alrighty. Next is another cluster of beauty and amazingness. This is an Echeveria Berkley Light Variegata. Just look at that beautiful color. The purple margins, the just stunning variegation. As you can see, they actually beheaded an original plant that was on here. As you can see by that cut right there. I don't know if you can see that. Like right there. There's a cut right there. And all these babies grew out of it. That's just amazing. Super excited about these. Let's put them in this one. There we go. God, amazing. Alrighty. The next one is also a wish list plant. Boom. This is a variegated Echeveria, Graptopetalum, or Graptopetalum, Superbum, Pentandrum Superbum. Here's a normal one for comparison. Normal, variegated. Oh my god, I'm super happy to have this in my collection. There's a little baby. Oh, Maggie, can you... My god. Can you hear her? Anyway, I'm literally shaking. Like, this is terrifying. I really hope this doesn't die. Or I'll scream. Maggie! Anyway, she's gonna go off. So I'm just gonna plant her. She's like in a weird position. So I'm just gonna stick it down in there. There we go. Alright, 2 left. I'll do this one. This is also a wish list plant. Oh my god. This is an Echeveria Akaihosi. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. A beautiful variegated plant. Sometimes mistaken for an Echeveria Compton Carousel, which I have. They do look similar, but these guys have a kind of different leaf. They do have a different leaf shape, and they're more on the peachy side than they are on the white side. So here's a Compton, then here's a Akaihosi. As you can see, the colors are just different, you know. They're different, but there's some, you know, obviously it can be mistaken, but yeah. These more have a peachy color to them. If you can see it, probably, hopefully. Anyway, so yeah. These also cost a pretty penny here in the US, but since I imported it, it was a lot less. I'll put it in this one right there. Oh God, I can't. And these are a lot hardier than the Compton, so they will not die. They're not the divas, they're Compton sisters. The Comptons are just awful. They're just terrible. I'm like, ugh. But, you know, they're not ugh, but they're beautiful. But sadly, they can die super quickly. I think I chose a too big of a pot for this next one. And speaking of Comptons, dun 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 dun, I've got a quadruple head. After I just ratted on these guys, I got a quadruple head of them. Just wow. The picture, I only saw these 3, but apparently they've got a little baby. Just wow. Here we go. There's a better picture in the shade. Just wow. This order was probably my most expensive order, but it's so worth it. Oh my God, these are just so amazing. I can't even. All right, this is the last pot, but I don't know if I'm going to keep them in here. It's a little too big, as you can see. Actually, maybe they'll grow into it, right? And plus, I think it's a little shallow. So I'm just going to dig them in there. Until just, you know, I'm just going to, like I mentioned with these in another video, you want to give them as much stem as possible, like above the ground. You do not want their leaves really touching the soil. So maybe like that. Really tamp the soil down to support the stems, because these guys do rot super easily. So, and you do want them to have as much airflow as possible so they don't rot. So you want them as much stem as possible, and you don't want their leaves to get wet against the soil, because like any succulent, if they do have that situation, they will rot. So, but especially for these guys, since they're already kind of a diva as it is, you want them to have that stem sticking up. So yeah. Oh my God. So that was that. That's them all. All 12 gorgeous, expensive beauties. Oh my God. I'm insane. This was my favorite purchase probably so far. Just with all the beauty that just came with it. I can't. So yeah, I'm glad you all came and watched this. It's been super fun. This is probably my last order until next year. Oh God. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.